Welcome to Dirty Secrets University, where tuition is the cost of a free subscription, and hitting the bell will set reminders so you never have to miss class again.
Hello and welcome to Dirty Secrets University. Today's class is all about creating your alter ego. This is very exciting, or at least I think it is, because you get to bring your vision to life. Your alter ego is the embodiment of your creative vision. You're not just representing your music, but you're representing a character that you get to create, and that is so fun, or at least I think so. So the best way that I can kind of present this idea is Miley Cyrus and Hannah Montana living the best of both worlds. It's essentially that when Miley is being Hannah, she's doing what Hannah Montana does, and essentially you get to define that character. So questions that you could ask in order to define that character is, what is my name? What is my artist name? And make sure that your name kind of represents the style of music that you're doing. You're kind of trying to hone in onto a vision. And next to that is what does my character look like? Like, I'll just use me because it's easy, but I go by Dirty Secrets and I make dubstep music, and that in itself kind of works because it's dirty music, like, you know, dirty beats. And what do I look like? So when I do Dirty Secret things, I wear black. I like to wear my little polo shirts, I guess, my little necktie areas, and Dirty Secrets gets done up. And in my everyday life, do I wear shirts like this? Absolutely not. But as Dirty Secrets, this is in character, and that's essentially what I'm trying to convey to you guys. Like, what is your vibe? What do they wear? What does my hair look like? How do I present myself? So many times I've seen DJ up on stage that are taking their music careers seriously, and they're wearing this plaid t-shirt from Winners. I'm like, is that really represent you as an artist? And you're on stage. This is your time to shine. You are the man of the hour, quite literally, or the woman of the hour. What is your vibe? What are you trying to deliver? These are big questions. And actually, they're not that big questions. They're kind of silly questions, but they matter a lot. Like, the way you present yourself in the public eye is huge, especially in this industry. Like, it's one thing to sell sonically, but you have to sell an image as well, and they have to correlate together. I think that's super important. I know that this can be really challenging. I think it took me 3 different name changes to land where I am today. So don't be too hard on yourself. Take it easy. What helped me find my name is just listening deeply into conversation. Sometimes words will stand out to you, or sometimes a sentence will provoke a certain idea. There's hidden messages in the world everywhere. You just got to look out for them. And I think that's an excellent way to find your name. That's actually how I got one of my tattoos with my best friends. That's a total side note. But yeah, so Dirty Secrets, the story there is I was making playlists, and I was making a bass house playlist, and I was like Dirty Secrets of the Bass House, because it was dirty bass lines and songs that no one really knew about. So that's kind of what triggered the whole thing, and I just really like that name, and it kind of really fit into the character that I'm building for Dirty Secrets and underground dubstep music. And then it totally snowballed into Dirty Secrets University, which is this channel and platform where I get to share all of my dirty secrets of the production world and everything related to music. So it was just this big moment, and it will happen for you. There's so many tools out there. You can talk to your friends if you have a cool nickname for ChatGPT, name generators, changing different letters in words. The possibilities are truly endless, and this is where the fun comes in, because you get to create all of it. So you need a name, your look, your style, your vibe, what colors represent you, what fonts, how are you writing your name? And then that all will pull into how you brand yourself, which I have a video about that. So stay tuned for that one. Who's my audience? Maybe you can pull in inspiration from people that you admire. And I say inspiration, I don't mean copy. There's a lot of copycat things out there these days, but being original and pulling in inspiration is really going to take you a lot further than just trying to replicate what's already been done. Also, why do you want to make music if you're just trying to copy someone else? It's not as luxurious as people make it out to be. It's a tough grind, and you just be creative. Something cool will happen. I have full faith in you. So once you've kind of figured out your character and everything, I want to present to you my book. I'm not trying to sell you something. I'm just trying to show you that this is super awesome tool. If you're having a weird or an off day, just read it. it. Re-ground yourself in that energy. I've put everything I've said out loud into a book, and it's very important because you can read it every day. It can ground you in your character and what you're trying to do. It's an awesome tool. You can just do it on a rainy day. You can do it on Canva. You don't need to go the extra mile and go buy a physical book, but I think it would be really, really awesome for you to write down your ideas. And let's say you've made a song and you're like, oh, okay, now I need a cover art for it. I don't know what to do. Well, go to your book, choose your colors that represent you, choose your font that represents you, put your logo in there somewhere. You know, it's just a place where you can pull in inspiration and again, ground yourself. I think that's a really, really awesome tool. I also wanted to mention that social media presence is obviously really huge in this industry, but I would be really mindful of how often you post. I know that all the algorithms kind of suggest you posting a lot of times a day, 3 times a day, blah, blah, blah. But I think that creating mystery or intrigue to your viewers and your fans goes a long way, because if you're posting very frequently and you're always at the forefront of someone's feed, they're not really going to be interested in the things you're doing or the things you have to say because it's just in their face all the time. Like, there's no reason for me to go venture down the path of you and see what you're up to, because I already know you're telling me 3 times a day, and quite frankly, no one cares that much. No offense. So now that we have our book established and our vision and our colors and, you know, the umbrella of it all, you want to embody that. So when you go ahead and make music, dress up like how you see this person being. Are they wearing baggy, cool clothes? Go buy some baggy, cool clothes and wear it while you create. That's gonna like translate into your art. I'm being so serious. Look good, feel good mentality here. You fake it till you make it. Be that vibe. Live in that space. Do your studio in that space if you have the means to. So again, my space is an example. I have big brain energy right here where I get to channel all of these awesome ideas. I have this awesome pink chair and green curtains because my Dirty Secret colors are pink and green. And I have this little fun disco ball because who doesn't love a disco ball? I have this little trust the process that I get to stare out in case I need a reminder to trust the process. I also absolutely love fun lettering and graffiti. So I got myself a nice D and S bubble letters that I get to stare at and they inspire me. And that's essentially the whole point of this whole topic. Create yourself in such a way that inspires you to want to create and to channel in the energy that you envision. Yeah, that's pretty much all I really wanted to share. I think it's super important. There's not a lot of content around that. I think the key sentence of this whole video, if you're still here, is you're not just presenting music, you're presenting a character. That is so, so, so important, especially in this day and age, to really stand out. The last thing I'm going to say is if you feel like you're struggling or you want to talk to me about your ideas or your vision or your brand or how you can refine that, I am yours for the talking. I'm here for you just like you're there for me. I'll leave that with you. And as always, thank you for being here and I'll catch you in the next one.
Class dismissed.